Yo, what's up, guys? We are back with another video. Today, we're talking about DJ Codes, who has reintroduced his signal services for 5 times the price this time, and you need to disclose personal information before you can get access to the signal group. Now, let's get straight into it. Right now, DJ Codes, he's a household name, and he's probably one of the few people who has made a lot of money through selling services when it comes to signals in particular. As we know, with the last few runs that he had, he made over 800,000, and we're gonna get to that as well. Now, this is DJ Codes. Not much to see over here. He is a DJ. He's also the co-founder of So we kind of know who he is, right? So I got this message yesterday over here, and we're gonna read through it, and we're going to discuss it, and I'll tell you why most of these things is not true, and we kind of gonna go through, where all of this started, and why he potentially needs to sell signals again. And guys, don't forget, I do give away $10,000 prop funding accounts every Saturday. All you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Winner gets selected every Saturday, right? We're trying to get to 30K by the end of this month because it's my birthday, and But in any case, let's get through this here very quickly, right? So here it says evening. Note, in this channel, we have three main things we are offering. Competition, which is the e-wallets, and we're going to get to that because I was going to make that video actually today, but we're going to get to that as well. How to fake testimonials. I'm not saying he's faking, but I'm going to show you how you can fake your own testimonials, right? Not saying you should do it, but okay. So this is the group where they offer the giveaways, right? For those who are interested in trading and never traded before, no experience, you can learn how to trade for free here, including trading strategy. Now, you cannot learn how to trade with the 1-minute strategy, DJ Coach. That is already misleading any person to think they are capable of trading through the 1-minute strategy that you do offer. Guys, if you are new to trading, go on to YouTube, go on to Baby Pips. There you will learn. There you have a better chance of learning how to trade as opposed to the 1-minute strategy, right? Now it says that we have a separate signal service for a month only, right? Creating the demand for the signals by saying that it is only for 1 month, right? This is not for the beginners, which I have respect for, who don't know what they are doing. So he's saying that if you are a beginner trader and you don't know how to trade, this is not for you, right? And then he says you must be ready to trade and only needed signals. New offering coming in a few. Note, giveaways are done on schedule, sometimes randomly, depending on availability. Now, he is saying that we are currently have a signal service opening this week from the 14th to the 15th, right? He says August for sign up only, then the service is offered after. So you can sign up between the 14th and the 15th. They will be offering NASDAQ signals, gold signals, and the Dow Jones as well. It says here in one package, note you can use any broker of your choice. Also, this is not for beginners, only those who are ready to trade but need signals. It's 1,500 Rand to sign up for 2 days only, the 14th and the 15th of August, right? It means that you need to sign up between the 14th and the 15th, and by the 16th, it's kind of close and you're not going to be able to sign up any longer, right? Which we know if there's not enough sales, there's 47,000 people, right? We obviously know what's going to happen. And it says there, FPK, a duly appointed representative, any signal provider who does not have an FSP or working under one at least not allowed to offer signals. Now, that is not true, and I will tell you why I say, right? You guys know I'm a big fan of the FSCA and but we all know that the FSCA is still working on a way forward for providers to, for something for these providers. But as I think it was the head said in the head of the FSCA did say in a meeting, in a podcast, that they are still trying to kind of gauge where they're going to categorize sending signals and, account management and all of that stuff, right? So I don't understand why he says that any signal provider who does not have an FSP or working under one at least is not allowed to offer signals. Now, I don't understand why he would say that now, because why he has also sent signals before, but it did not bring this up. Now, I'll say it again. At the moment, as of where we are now, you are not required to have a license to send signals. You are required to have a license if you're going to operate as a financial services provider. That makes you authorized to provide financial services, give financial advice, and intermediary services as well. So that is not true. The FCA has included in their next outlook for the current year that we're in. So we are waiting an update on the FCA to see whether you require a license to send signals. What do you require? Do you need to complete your RE5? We don't know yet, but as it stands now, that statement is not true, right? We know that because I've been giving you guys updates, and the FCA is looking into signal providers and how they can regulate those people as well. He says here, due to regulations we have to follow, there's no regulation at the moment unless he can come out and tell us. I would be happy if there is a regulation in place, because then we can take a lot of these guys down. But we know that there's no regulations in place at the moment that you require to be regulated in order to send someone a signal, right? Now, I'm not encouraging anybody, because I would love for the FCA to regulate signal providers, but at the moment there is no such thing, right? It says here, there's a separate group for this, right? And now he says that due to regulations we have to follow, every client who pay for a service will need to provide us with proof of their documents, like proof of residence and ID. You only do this process once and get verified. Unlike before, we're not running a spousal swap. You shall get a premium service. There's a separate group for this. Sign up on the specified dates here. Now, according to the POPI Act, right, you are not allowed to request personal information from a client, right? Firstly, because the thing is, the use for this information, it at the moment it doesn't make any sense, because I don't understand why you need people's personal information just to provide them with a signal. Like I said, the signal provider is not regulated at the moment, so there's no reason for him to act as if people, as if you are, because he's not an institution, right? He's not there's no such thing as FBK Signal Services. There's no company registered as FBK Signal Services. So there's no reason for him to collect personal information from people who just wants to sign up to a signal service, unless he's trying to figure out where I am, right? I don't know. He says, thank you. If you can't afford the service, it means it's not for you. Rather stick to free 1-minute strategy offered here, 100% free. Right now, before we get to the prices, right, I want to show you that I've been in wave 1. I've covered wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, including the gold that I got removed from. However, there's only going to be 18 signals that you're going to pay 1,500 Rand for. Now, remember before, let's do the math, right? So before, you get a total of 11 signals for 270 Rand. Today you get 18 signals for 1,500 Rand. Now we can go here on the fourth wave signals. This was 250 Rand as well. There you got 7 signals. Next was wave 5. There you got 11 signals. You understand? So why must you now pay 1,500 Rand? There I was in that group. This was the second wave. There was 600. There was already a lot of people in there. There I've paid for them also 270 Rand for 11 signals, right? And this was where he said that one of his students made all of that money there as well. Now, what is my problem with this, right? Firstly, this is way overpriced based on what he's charged before. Because if you look at 11 signals that was charged before, this should have been 500 or 350 Rand or 400. 1,500 is a lot. I don't know if DJ Codes basically needs money at the moment, or if he's just looking for money. I don't know, but this is too much to charge for the services that they're offering. But there is going to be people, probably 42, 50, 57, probably 57 people who's going to fall for this, and that's going to be a lot of money for him to get through there as well. He says that if you don't have this, then you can't basically send signals, which is, uh, 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 when you get your FSP license, it means that you are able to provide services in these categories. Providing signal services doesn't fall in any of these categories. So if it did, it would have fell under financial advice. It would not fall under short-term deposits, long-term deposits, or derivative instruments. So I would personally say that he is just making these things up as he's going along and requesting clients' personal information just to sign up for his signal group that currently does not that does not require any regulations, is unlawful, and then charging people 5 times the price that you did before for signals at the moment is also not acceptable. And that is just that's just my side of the story, right? That's just my opinion. You guys can let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for years.